I hope this one's going to be good. Guys, I had a really nice comment recently from shout out to Moral, and he said he's super looking forward to my next video so he can think about it all day. I hope I can live up to your expectations, Moral. Today we're going to talk a bit about my misconceptions, my massive misconceptions while psychotic and while I had schizophrenia, which a lot of people don't know this, but schizophrenia and psychosis go like hand in hand. Someone who has schizophrenia has many psychotic episodes in a specific duration. So that's what schizophrenia means. It's basically being psychotic over a period of time. And I definitely had schizophrenia. I was diagnosed with it, and I had all the signs. I felt followed, felt watched, felt like people were monitoring me, and that people were super precisely watching what I do. And I felt followed by specific people. I felt like people who want to hurt me, and had all those misconceptions in my head. And what's even worse is that I had psychotic experiences that felt like true spiritual experiences, where I felt like I had parallel identities. So I had an experience where I felt like I was Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man movie. I felt it in my body, right, and in my mind. I had this psychotic experience, and I thought that I have parallel identities and there's some divine purpose in this. And it almost sounds a bit megalomaniac, which I'm embarrassed of, but it felt that way. If you made those experiences of being those characters, it just felt like I have parallel identities. I know another was even the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob. I felt in my flesh of being that. Or do you know Ryuk from Death Note? Write it in the comments. I've also had the experience of the psychotic experiences of being him, and I thought I was shifting realities and being those different characters, and that those characters belong to me, and that I am them in different parallel universes. I even thought I was Darth Vader because I felt it in my flesh once, shifting, but it was just a psychotic experience probably. So while I was so sure of having those identities and of having this, of there being a divine purpose, when that fades and you realize you were just psychotic, that's very devastating. So I realized at some point this wasn't true, these were just psychotic experiences, and I had to restructure my entire beliefs and my entire mindset. So that was really, really hard. It was really hard accepting that there isn't any divine purpose. Those were just psychotic experiences, and things just happen by themselves, and it's all, people are left up to themselves. There's no divine guidance or like some spiritual theories with different worlds and purposes and stuff. There's just really no purpose to life, and accepting that is really what's even harder than the schizophrenia itself, because feeling like you're followed, or feeling like people are after you, it sucks hard. But waking up from that and knowing that your whole view of the world was completely 180 degrees wrong, and that you also made up your psychotic mind made up things about parallel identities and stuff, and realizing that this are just all wrong, is just a tough pill to swallow. So one other thing was that during my psychosis, during my schizophrenia, I did some very stupid things, or something very stupid, that I still pay for today, and I can't talk about it publicly, which I will follow the advice that I should not talk about it publicly. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it if I don't say names or something, so I just leave it and don't talk about it just to be safe. Maybe they allow me at some point to talk a bit about it, so I can give to people a bit of my story and of mistakes they can learn from. But I did some stupid mistakes while on psychosis because my perception was completely wrong and I misbehaved. And I talked about this with a patient in the psychiatry, and he had psychosis too. And he's like, if you're not in the shoes, if you were never in the shoes of someone who's psychotic, you won't understand how much it makes you do stupid things. And this is actually not only something what this specific patient said, but something that other patients told me as well. Everyone that had psychosis was like, yeah, I did stupid stuff. And if you haven't experienced psychosis, you don't understand how much it makes you do stupid stuff, because you have a complete wrong perception of reality that you think it's true because your psychosis and your schizophrenia makes you believe that, but it's just not true. And then you make actions that in the worst case scenario even hurt people, and then at the end you're left with the consequences. You feel very bad for it, and there's that. So I have this really deep need to talk more about this. I think I will talk more about this in future videos, but I hope I gave you a bit of a good sneak peek, a good overview of schizophrenia and psychosis and my personal story. And I really hope you subscribe and hit the notification bell, very important, because that way you're not going to miss videos. If you just subscribe, you're going to miss videos. YouTube doesn't show subscribers the videos anymore, usually, unfortunately. So you gotta hit the notification bell to stay alert. And I hope to see you in my future videos as well. Thank you very much for watching. Join my Discord server, it's free, the link is in the description. And join my program, The Aligned Dream. It's a one-to-one coaching membership where we also have, it's one-to-one, but we also have group sessions, and you get a lot of material from me that's personalized towards you. And I would be super grateful to work with you guys. I can also give you free coaching sessions, so just hit me up on Instagram or Discord, and we can arrange some free coaching sessions, and you get a sneak peek to my guidance and my help. And then maybe you want to join The Aligned Dream and work closer with me, and even with other people, with the community and with the group sessions. So that was a long outro, I'm sorry. Or am I? Maybe you enjoyed it. Then it's not that bad. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something. See you in the next one.